What's up, guys? Rath here with the DFS Minute tonight for June 1st, 2015, Monday night. Here we go. Couple of weather issues. Boston, Minnesota postponed. Most of you guys know that already. Toronto at Washington does look like it's in trouble, so I would stay away from that game. The only point being, if you're firing multiple entries into a tournament and you think no one's going to own any of those guys and you want to take a flyer, then be it. But personally, me, I would not recommend taking anybody from those games. What we're going to do tonight is I'm going to do a FanDuel only, basically some FanDuel only recommendations tonight. These are FanDuel prices, FanDuel recommendations. Let's start off at the catcher position. We got Jonathan Lucroy coming back from injury, hitting second, right-handed bat, going against the lefty and Garcia. So normally I like to wait for a guy to come back, but with catcher being so limited and with him being a great spot, I'm okay rolling with Lucroy. I probably would feel more comfortable rolling with him in a tournament than I would in a cash game. But I do like Lucroy tonight at 2.9K on FanDuel. My number one value catcher on the board that I'd put out there is Miguel Montero hitting fifth against Urena. So that would be the guy. He's at 2.8K on FanDuel. So Montero is a guy I feel the safest about. He would be my cash game recommendation at catcher, and Lucroy would be the tournament play. At first base, you got two options, I think, in cash games, and then one in tournament. All three of them are tournament, but I really like one guy in tournament. Anthony Rizzo, got to like the Cubs bats tonight against Urena. They do have potential of really blowing him up. So Rizzo is at 4.1 on FanDuel, hitting third against the righty. And we love power on FanDuel. Talk about that in my RotoWire article this week. Pure power hitters play best on FanDuel because the way the scoring is set up, everything is evenly distributed. So when you hit a home run, you get the four bases plus the run plus the RBI. So you definitely want home runs, especially from your first base, third base, and at least one of your outfield spots. So definitely that's the way you want to play on FanDuel. The other guy that you got to love on FanDuel especially is because, sorry about that, I see somebody running through my yard there. FanDuel, got to love Adrian Gonzalez tonight because they have not increased the Dodgers' salaries. So in cash games, I would recommend you can roll 3 Dodgers out there tonight because the pricing is so advantageous and you're not worried about ownership, not like the tournament. So Adrian Gonzalez is absolutely in play at 3.8K. The tournament guy that I like tonight is Goldschmidt. He's priced all the way up to 5.2. He's at home going against the lefty Alex Wood. So you're paying a huge price on Goldschmidt, but he is an optimal spot to get you a home run and maybe even one of those precious double dong nights tonight. So let's look out for that. But definitely Rizzo and Agon in your cash. Can roll with either one of those guys in tournament, except I would not go Gonzalez in tournament because everybody is going to be on him. So fade Gonzalez there. Go with Rizzo. Go with Goldie. And hope you have some luck there. Second base, Howie Kendrick, 2.8 on FanDuel, hitting in the middle of that lineup, getting him super cheap. Again, cash game play for me, not tournament. The guy that I would go with tournament probably is Neil Walker. If I know Vogelsong's been hot, it's at home, but Walker does hit well against righties and he usually hits second or third. So he's got a good lineup spot and he's got a good split. And the price is so cheap that, you do have some upside there. At third base, another Dodger, Justin Turner at 2.6, incredibly cheap. Definitely can roll with him in cash, not in tournament. The guy I would love in tournament is Chris Bryant at 4.6 against Urena. Again, I'm willing to pick on Urena tonight. Willing to go Rizzo, willing to go Bryant. Those are the two big boppers that I would like to get in there for Chicago. Shortstop, not a lot. The only guy that really stood out for me was Jan Segura at 2.6 going against Jaime Garcia. If you're going to roll with Lucroy hitting second, you might as well go with Segura hitting leadoff and take advantage of getting that 1-2 combo that we like to call the connector, the correlation, especially on FanDuel. You want to get the run and the RBI potential with both those guys. So I would definitely advise if you're going to go Lucroy, you might as well take Segura. And Segura is really the only guy that I can recommend tonight as shortstop. Not enough lineups are out yet. Definitely we'll keep an eye on who else comes out, but with no lineups really out, a lot left. So Segura would be the one guy there for me. Outfield, Jock Peterson, Young Jock, Jock Strap, whatever you want to call him, whatever you want to name him. 3.4 on a FanDuel, highway robbery, hitting leadoff, power bat. Again, cash game play for me. Maybe if you want to roll him in a tournament, he would be the one guy that I would roll out there because he is hitting leadoff and he's got that huge power potential. But I would not go heavy on Dodgers in a tournament tonight because the whole entire world is going to own him. Adam Jones at 2.8 against Oberholzer. Gotta love Adam Jones in this spot. No, he's not as hot as he was in the beginning of the season, but Oberholzer is a really bad left-handed pitcher. So I really like Adam Jones in this spot to hopefully bounce back. And again, we're looking at pure home run hitters on FanDuel, and that's what he is at this point. The other guy I got to like in the outfield, again, Cubs, Dexter Fowler at 3.6 hitting leadoff. If Fowler gets on base and he's been playing pretty good, then guys like Bryant, Rizzo, Solar are going to be driving him in. So he could have a big night. And so that's why I like Fowler. Obviously, a mini stack with the Cubs is definitely a way to go if you want to do that in a tournament. As far as pitching goes, Felix Hernandez at 12K is the way to go. The reason I like Felix is you get 8 batters at 24K after around 23K, I should say. Your total salary on FanDuel is 35. You get Felix at 12. That leaves you with 23. You're got a little bit under 3K per hitter, and I think there's plenty of guys that I named off that you can get between 2.5 and 2.9 tonight. So I think you can build a really nice lineup with Felix tonight. The other guy that I like in cash or even tournaments is Garrett Richards at 8,800 at home going against Tampa Bay. Love Garrett Richards upside tonight, and you get him at a really good price. I think 8,800 is a good price on Garrett Richards. And then the last guy I talked about him this morning. Love this guy's matchup tonight because I think the Cubs are going to absolutely mash. That's Jason Hamill, and I especially love him on DraftKings. He's 7,800 over there, and he's 8,800 on FanDuel. So if you tell me Richards or Hamill on FanDuel, I'm going Richards because they're the same price. But he's much more expensive on DraftKings, and he's much cheaper on DraftKings. So I actually like Hamill above Richard on DraftKings based on the price. That's it for tonight, guys. Again, watch the weather, and as we always say here at Roto Curve, stay classy, DFS.